Welcome into TRL 42, and what a way to get started. We have World Renown making their way out to the ring alongside Mike Z. I'm Ferran Burgundy, and well, there's the Focus, Nick Petit.
Ferran, these guys are bad news. I know it in the ring, the fans know it. I can only imagine what Nick came out here to say.
Well, I figured where there would be one, there would be most, if not all, but Nick Petit calling for a microphone here.
Cut that, cut that, cut that. First and foremost, Monster Factory faithful, I'm gonna do what Monster Factory management doesn't have the guts to do, and I'm going to apologize to you.
We don't want to hear it.
I'm gonna apologize to you because our last event, Because We Can, was ruined. It was soiled. And I'm going to explain exactly why right now, but not by myself. I want all of World Renown out here right now, please. Chris Desmond, Brian Morris, please make your way to the ring, if you will.
And here I thought he was going to apologize for all the rude things he did. I shouldn't have been surprised.
Wishful thinking on that particular regard is...
I know I'm catching you off guard. Don't let these idiots get in the way of us solving what we need to solve right now. I know I'm catching you off guard right now, but here's the thing. Because we can, let's review what happened. I walked to the ring. Travis Jacobs, your arena champion, walked to the ring. The referee called for the bell. We then competed. The referee called for the bell again. The announcer said, your winner, the Focus, Nick Petit. And yet I'm standing here without the arena championship. Oh, you like that?
A count-out victory
I'm standing
at
here
Because We Can.
without the arena championship. You people like that? And my question is, why? Why? How did I win, but not win the title? Production in the back, I want you to get that clip ready. You people, get ready to see the greatest injustice you have ever seen inside this prestigious building. Get ready to see me get robbed. Roll it, please, if you will.
Greatest injustice.
Too well. Jacob's still trying, struggling to get to his feet. Wait, what's... Wait a second. Who? Wait a second.
Robbed. In front of a capacity crowd, I was robbed. Because of some nonsense technicality, I'm not your arena champion. So now, we move forward as always. We're gonna find out whose hand that was. We're gonna find out who decided to get involved in World Renown's business. And when that happens, whoever's hand that was, we're gonna end them. We're gonna finish them.
Listen, hold on. Everyone relax. Everybody relax. Shh. Listen. Nick, if I may, you were right. Listen, if I may offer a different perspective from what I saw up there, right? What I saw was Travis was going in, right? He could do the thing into the ring. The hand, right? I think his intention was not to cost you the match. I think whoever the hand was tried to help.
Chris, I'm not gonna sit here and talk about the hand's intention, okay? I'm talking about the hand's impact. They got involved in they got involved in World Renown's business and cost me the arena championship.
A little bit of a self-correction there from Nick Petit.
All I'm saying is, right, I think they were just trying to help, right? Somebody wanted to make sure you were gonna walk away champion. I don't think they understood how clumsy Travis was gonna be, and he fell to the outside anyway. I don't think that happened.
Chris, with all due respect, Chris, you seem like a bleeding heart right now, okay? I'm starting to get a little curious as to why you're being so defensive. So, let me just ask you straightforward, right here, right now, in front of all...
What an unexpected visitor.
Well, there is Travis Jacobs, the arena champion.
You know, if I was Travis, I'd want to know who grabbed the hand too. I'm sure he didn't want to lose like that. He would have got in there. Ow! Oh!
Well, now a right hand from Travis Jacobs trying to take on all three members of World Renowned, and not exactly faring well here. The numbers game being advantageous for World Renowned. And wait a minute, here's Goldie! Goldie with a kendo stick, and he immediately clears house.
Goldie once again helping out other members of the Monster Factory. What is going on here? Ron, this is a mystery. We have to figure out whose hand that was.
We definitely have a whodunit on our hands here. Pun slightly intended. But nary a word from Travis Jacobs, letting his action speak for his words as Paul Ridley.
Monster Factory faithful. Very, very nice people.
Everyone, the following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I got the shirt. Ooh, it's a little sweaty. We got the shirt. Yes.
Wonder how much of that is nerves.
I'm sure 90% of it is nerves. 10% shirt. Broader man.
Why does it smell like strawberry Nesquik?
It does. It actually, that is an odd scent. But hey, Brian Murphy, odd character. Someone
Calling
you
for
and
an
I are both
overhand chop.
You know, he's every week he comes out here. He's trying to find the new move, the new final button, the period that'll end his matches, and so far unsuccessful.
And his opponent.
Maybe this chop is what he needs.
Weighing in at 205 pounds, accompanied by the ring by Jake Manning, representing the Broad Street Bullies, Liam Black.
Here is Liam Black repping the Broad Street Bullies. You see the 410 representing the area code on the back of the jersey to go along with Jake Manley and his 215 from the 215.
You know, I'm sure Liam and Manley are both very unhappy since that defeat to the Body Snatchers. And I'm sure, you know, they're going to take it out on Murphy.
Yep, the Broad Street Bullies falling short at Because We Can, challenging for the tag team titles against the Body Snatchers, the God of Dad Bod, and Marvelous as the bell sounds. A definite clash of styles here. Murphy a little bit amped up. Liam Black trying to slow the pace here. that mean he has ice cream if he's Mr. Softy?
Oh, I'm sure. What else could they have meant?
Well, this crowd isn't winning any spelling bees. And again, Murphy attempting a collar and elbow tie-up, and Liam Black letting discretion be the better part of valor. And
You know, to give it to Liam, he's been doing some of the best work he's done recently, but I think he's letting it get to him. You know, all this dancing, moving around. Murphy is a tough competitor, undefeated in singles competition. He shouldn't take him lightly.
oh, certainly not. And now a series of right hands, looking for that left overhand chop, and Black moving out of the way.
Ooh, ooh. A little bit of recoil there.
Now Murphy staggered down to a seated position. And now a lateral press here, cover 2 and about a half. Not quite able to get the 3. Murphy certainly favoring that left hand where he's been practicing overhand chops rather considerably. Hope he hasn't tried to break boards with that like in martial arts.
I'm sure it wouldn't have gone well for him if he tried.
But you can see the one half of the Broad Street Bullies and Liam Black kind of focusing in on that left hand, and now a reverse knife edge of his own here.
Oh, no.
Oh, and now just bending the fingers back.
Got to give it up to Liam for being smart. He knows that's the danger. He knows that's what he has to look out for, is that hand. And he's trying to put a stop to it immediately.
Well, not just the danger, but I feel like Murphy's done more damage to his own hand with all those practice chops. We saw them in the beginning of the match, and then after one right into the turnbuckle, he favored his hand as we have a 2 count again. Just able to sneak out from under the lateral press is Brian Murphy from the world-famous Monster Factory. And now Liam Black to the outside here, taking a breather in the front row. And there's that chant again.
Liam's going to let it get to him. Oh, Riley with some right hands, showing some. Ah, that's on.
Just that split second, the momentum turned back around, charging in, but right into an elbow is Liam Black.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow, an armbar. Bending that shoulder back, but also working on the fingers of that overhead chop arm.
Murphy has to get out of this position. Okay. Giving some right hands, showing fight again. Ooh.
But a kick sends Murphy back to the corner. Liam Black looking to charge in. Moving out of the way is Murphy.
And Ferran, here he goes again with this. I don't know if he's doing it very tactfully, but he's very evasive, and it works to his favor. Oh.
Pair of headbutts sending both competitors far from one another.
Oh, boy. Whoa. What is going on? Oh. Oh, no.
A headband?
From the world famous Monster Factory! Yeah!
Right into a pair of boots. Springboard.
Oh, that's got to be it.
There's that black force, that springboard forearm. Will it be enough here? 2 and right shoulder up. And Liam Black in disbelief.
The resiliency of Brian Murphy must be studied. I can't believe it. After the chop to the head. Oh.
Black looking for the knee, charging in. Well, up on the second rope, there's a boot now from Murphy.
Oh!
Second rope overhand chop from the most dangerous rope, but
Oh no.
I mentioned earlier, favoring that left hand cannot capitalize. That hand could
Oh,
be
no.
broken.
It might have done more harm than good. I don't know how much longer Brian Murphy can stand in this.
Precarious position for sure. Black, though, leaning a little too far back and rolled up here and gets the 3 count.
Somehow, some way, Brian Murphy gets the win once again.
And just able to take that armbar and just take the momentum that Liam Black had and turn it into a crucifix pin, and was just able to hold his shoulders down for 3. You did. Just leaned a little bit too far back, and sometimes it's a little bit of momentum, and for Brian Murphy, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Just that right place, right time scenario allows him to remain undefeated in singles competition here at the MFPW.
No one's got luck like Brian Murphy.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, I have some breaking news. Our main event is set. It will be world-renowned Nick Petit and Chris Desmond taking on our arena champion Travis Jacobs and Goldie.
Wow.
Ginormous tag
Our
match.
supersonic champion Lucas Twitch DeSangro.
Well, let's see what the supersonic champion has to say coming on out here.
So, thank you. Last Saturday, I defended my Supersonic Championship successfully against Max Sterling. He does, but I'm a little conflicted because I won that by the skin of my teeth. I barely eked out a win against Max, and the way I wanted to beat him was I wanted to kick him in that dorsal fin he calls a nose, and I wanted to definitively pin him on the mat, and it just didn't happen. So I'm not satisfied, and when I'm not satisfied, I'm itching for a fight. The thing is, I did not start this year wanting to be Supersonic Champion. It just fell into my lap. But now that I have this once again, I feel like there's a responsibility to uphold the prestige of this title. So I cannot let this championship go until there is a worthy successor. So tonight, I want to give an opportunity to someone who embodies what this championship is all about. Someone who was robbed last week in the main event against Max Sterling. So Mark Raspa, get out here!
Calling out Mr. Friday Night himself, Total Raspa Live.
You gotta give it up to Twitch. He's the definition of a fighting champion. He could have rested on his glory, took the night off after that tough match, but no, he wants to defend it. And he wants to defend it with Mr. Friday Night himself.
And the Factory Friday faithful all behind Mark Raspa.
Mark Raspa Jr. There is no denying that the fans here at Monster Factory Pro Wrestling absolutely love you, and I can't blame them. You are exactly what this championship embodies. You exemplify heart, you exemplify soul. Every time you step into this ring, you give it everything you have. You are undoubtedly the future of Monster Factory Pro Wrestling. And you were robbed last week, man. You pulled your tights, it was clear as day. So I want to give you an opportunity. I want to give you a shot at the Supersonic Championship. And all you gotta do is beat me tonight. You in or you out?
So what you're saying is, all I have to do is beat you tonight, and I get a shot at that supersonic title? You're on.
Well, there you have it.
Way to go, Raspa. On short notice, challenging Twitch for the Supersonic Championship tonight. What a stacked show. Championship matches, World Renowned versus Travis and Goldie. Incredible.
Opportunities don't necessarily arrive often. Take advantage of them while you can, and that is what Raspa is set to do later tonight. Plus, as mentioned, our main event, World Renowned's Nick Battie and Chris Desmond taking on the unlikely pairing of the inevitable icon Travis Jacobs and David Goldie.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied parade by Kristen Darling. She's unique. She's not like other girls. Stevie Brooks.
Stevie Brooks and Christian Darling, another duo that I am a big fan of. Both wonderful competitors. I can't wait to see what they're going to do tonight.
And her opponent.
Did it just get a little chillier in here, or is it just me?
Oh, I got goosebumps.
From the place of living life, accompanied in the ring by the God of Dead representing the Body Snatchers, one half of the tag team
Stevie
champions,
Brooks does not have an easy night at the office. Going up against one half of one of the most dominant tag teams in Monster Factory recent history, the Body Snatchers. You know, Marvelous is quick, he's fast, and he's a lot when he's thrown at you. I can only imagine the challenge that Stevie Brooks faces today.
Right, you are about that. Certainly a huge test here for Stevie Brooks, and
For on, I'll see you later, bud.
glad he was pointing to Mike Z. God of Dad Bod coming on over here and hopping on into the commentator's booth. Hello.
Yeah. From Burgundy. First time
Good to see
ever
you.
got a dad bod on commentary with you.
A lot of firsts here tonight. There is the bell, and we are set to go here as Stevie Brooks taking on one half of the tag team champions here in the MFPW in Marvelous.
The handsome half of the tag team champions, for being honest. Hey.
I will leave that statement to yours, as I don't want to fall for any trick questions.
Hey, we be dancing too. Yeah, Marvelous. Yeah.
Little Johnny Rivers slow dancing, swaying to the music.
Is he related to Keith Lakes?
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah.
Collar and elbow tie up here now, holding onto the arm of Stevie
Whoa.
Brooks.
Hey. Puncher, Marvelous.
Little impromptu bailamos there.
Keep your head in the game, Marvelous. What is he doing? We did not talk about. What is he talking? Whoa!
Wait a minute now.
Bro.
champions. Wait a minute.
Whoa! Oh! What are we doing, Marvelous? No! No! Marvelous, we're tag team champ. What are you doing? You gave that to me. What is he doing?
Your guess is as good as mine.
What is he doing?
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh!
Roll up. A bit of a distraction.
Hey.
Wait, leg sweep. Lateral press. Barely a 2 count.
Marvelous. He better protect Mini Marvelous with all his heart. Yeah, there we go. Give him a big kick. Yup. These fans love the Mini Marvelous, Ron Burgundy. Do you love the Mini Marvelous?
Oh, without a doubt.
Good. Those would have been your last words if you said no.
I would like to think that I know better. I've been here quite a long time, to say the least. In fact, this Tuesday marks 6 years to the day, or 8 years to the day. My goodness, June 2016, June 11th of 2016 was my first event on commentary here at the MFPW. My, does time fly. And so too does Marvelous, but in this case, at least for the moment, at a temporary
until that happened. Now you get no anniversary. It's canceled for Ron because of that.
Wouldn't be the first time. Big boot there from Marvelous.
I don't know. You might get it back after that big boot. Oh,
right
that could have been
Stevie
illegal.
Brooks.
What was that? That could have been legal, ref. What are you doing? I'll stay wherever I want. You don't talk to me, punk.
Wait, Christian Darling getting into some words here with the God of Dad Bod. Let's hope that it stays just to that.
What?
I'm fragile.
What?
Stevie charging in with a splash into the corner.
Don't do it, Marv. Kick out, Marvelous. Kick out.
Cover, hooks the left leg, and able to kick out at 2 is Marvelous. And God of Dad Bod standing to my immediate left and is ecstatic. Oh, wait a minute. The headphone's thrown down here. God of Dad Bod having some words with Christian Darling. And even Stevie Brooks and Marvelous looking on. Oh, now a shoving match here on the outside. Oh, an attempted O'Connor roll here from Marvelous. Underneath the clothesline. Now, up into Fireman's Carry is Marvelous trying to wriggle through. Sunset flip. 1, 2, and 3.
Here's your winner, Marvelous!
Oh, God of Dad Bod not coming back to the microphone, just grabbing the tag team titles and going to celebrate with his partner as well as Mini Marvelous in the ring. Thankfully, at least for the moment, cooler heads prevailing. And the Body Snatchers celebrating Marvelous's victory. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get Mike Z back here. Unless, oh, okay. He's gone. Don't worry, Mike.
My body did not get snatched, thankfully.
That is good.
I'm glad to see you're still in one piece as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Christian Rocco, Oliver, the Ollie Rock Express.
Well, there is Christian Rocco back from injury after about a 6-month layoff and reunited with Oliver, former tag team champions, Ollie Rock Express. They are reunited, and it feels good.
These two guys got a fire under them that I haven't seen in a long time. I know Rocco is just ready to get back in the ring, back to what he does best. And I know Ollie's just excited to have his best bud back with him.
Whew. Felt good.
Welcome back! Welcome back, bud.
Thank you. For the first time in a long time, the Ollie Rock Express is back here on TRL! Ollie, you know we were actually the main event of the first TRL.
Were we now?
With none other than the Body Snatchers. A lot has changed since then. At the time, there were really only 3 tag teams. World Renowned. World Renowned. World Renowned. Loved it. The Body Snatchers. And the freaking Ollie Rock Express. We were your reigning, defending, and fighting tag team champions.
Roughly 10 months ago, back in late July of 2023, yes.
Then I got hurt. The God of Dad Bod had some choice words for us at the last show. Well, he said that we weren't ready. He said that we didn't prove ourselves. I'd hate to give the devil his due, but he's right. We haven't been here for 6 months. And we do need to prove ourselves. We need to prove that we are still your reigning, defending, fighting tag team champions, whether we have a belt or not. I have to prove that I still have it. Ollie, you want to prove that you still matter, and we have to prove ourselves to all of you people.
Now look, the Ollie Rock Express may have been derailed, but now we're back on track. Back on track and going full steam ahead, baby!
Well, there you have it. Ollie Rock Express, former tag team champions, looking to go full steam ahead to regain those titles, but they have to prove themselves, admitting as such, and looking perhaps for a rematch from that very first episode of TRL, and looking to regain those tag titles from the Body Snatchers.
You know, Rocco's right. A lot has changed. And I think one thing to consider is that the Body Snatchers of 10 months ago are not the Body Snatchers of today.
Right you are about that, Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Oh, this is unfamiliar music.
Ron, I am excited about this one. We have Sebastian Valentino.
170 pounds, Sebastian Valentino!
Sebastian's making his debut at the Monster Factory. This is one to look out for.
Wow, a lot of glitz and glamour behind this individual.
Ron, I have good word from my sources that he got the top designers in
And
Italy
his
to
opponent.
make his gear.
From Westchester, New Jersey, weighing in at 150 pounds, the notorious
What a debut challenge here in the notorious Mimi, former Supersonic champion, tag team champion.
Sebastian wanted to make a name for himself. He picked someone fantastic to do it with, but it won't be easy.
And of course, Mimi falling just short at our last event because we can, challenging for the middleweight medallion. Falling just short against Ty Awesome, and now a respectful fist bump as we are set to go, tying up here. Well, pace quickening here. Shoulder tackle knocking Valentino down. Leapfrog nicely done, looking for the hip toss and able to get it here on Mimi. Well, trying for a second arm drag, but not able to do so. Oh, into a snapmare instead. What a drop kick.
That Sebastian is quick, fast, and fierce, let me tell you.
Certainly very impressive here in the early going. And now catches the right hand and a boot the other way. A slingshot through the middle rope into a schoolgirl only getting a 2.
Oh!
Wheelbarrow face plant and a beauty rolled through and only 2.
You know, I thought that was all she wrote for a second there.
The most effective counting since the Pointer Sisters on Sesame Street.
Welcome to the Monster Factory, Sebastian.
I'm not even going to ask you if you get that reference
No,
from Sesame Street.
I did.
You did? Okay.
I did. I was laughing, yeah.
I thought you might have been a little too young for that. Oh. Cross body block from the top and not able to take down Sebastian here. An impressive debut thus far. Body slam and a beauty. And the big leg drop as well. Hooks onto that left leg. Not enough pressure to keep the shoulders down for 3.
You know, if you're Mimi in this situation and you're throwing everything you have at Sebastian and nothing seems to work, what do you do? What's your mindset at in that point in time? You know.
Well, I've seen Mimi for a long time here. I don't know if she's thrown everything at him necessarily. But she might be a little surprised here as a roll through sunset flip, only 2 out of the corner. There's a big boot right to the face, and there's only so much one can do to prepare for that. But again, Valentino kicking out here. And now just cinching in on that arm, wrist, and elbow, trying to add the pressure on here. But Valentino back up to a vertical base, rolls Mimi through, catches the right hand, delivers a pair of his own here. And now a couple of drop kicks.
Can he get the third one? Oh. Switching it up.
Might have been a bit predictable. Well, no match for gravity on that one, but only able to get 2. Ducks the clothesline. Now the back elbow as well. For the tilt-a-whirl, head scissors, able to get it done. Now some knees into the corner. Using the arm for the snapmare. Now.
Oh.
Double knees off the middle rope. Could this be an upset here? No. I'm just awestruck here.
Sebastian is holding his own, showing that he belongs.
However, that might be the no. The maneuver might have been the X factor, but it was not the X factor in this match that would finish things off. Oh, looking for Heaven Sent, not able to get it there.
Oh my goodness.
Innovative offense for sure, and left leg draped over the rope, and I think that's where the inexperience comes in.
Yep.
That ring awareness, or lack thereof in this case.
Something that you only get from time spent in the ring.
Now setting up here for possibly a suplex. Nope, held on the other way. Oh! Heaven Sent right under the chin, and Sebastian Valentino might be out, and is.
Here is our winner, the notorious Mimi!
Heaven Sent getting things taken care of, and that heel right into the chin and jaw. I know that the designers for the clothes for Valentino might be from Italy. Hopefully they have just as good dentists over there as well, and a nice hug of respect. And a fantastic debut here for Sebastian Valentino. The notorious Mimi is the victor, though.
Maybe Sebastian can get some mouth guards designed in Italy for him. He's gonna keep being here. You might need it.
Right, you are about that. Still to come, we have our tag team main event. World Renown's Nick Petit and Chris Desmond taking on Travis Jacobs and Goldie. But first, well, there's Paul Ridley, our ring announcer extraordinaire here on Friday nights here on TRL. Jake Manley hoping to fare a little bit better than Liam Black did earlier against Brian Murphy.
Liam's still looking like he's feeling those effects from last time.
The sweater being thrown over here toward our monitor. Sorry, it's the part Canadian in me. I had to call it a sweater, eh?
Sweater, eh? This TRL is just full of surprises. Anthony Bennett back at the Monster Factory. You love to see it.
A very well decorated individual. The first that we've seen of Anthony Bennett in probably a good almost 4 months here. But certainly a mainstay going back to the origins of the Danny Cage era.
What do you think he was sipping on his way in?
Well, Bennett trying to make every day feel like the best part of Monday, the Martini Monday. And there we go. Bennett certainly with a lot of experience, former Monster Factory champion, former two-time Supersonic champion, also held the Arena Championship under a different name and the middleweight medallion as well. Pretty much every title here except for the tag titles.
When it comes to singles competition, Bennett has done it all.
Right, you are about that. And now, quick bridge up here from Manley, rolling through to take some of that pressure off. And that's the thing, for all the skills that Bennett has, I mean, Anthony Bennett does have a great amateur background as well, actually from right here, Paulsboro High School, all those years ago.
Bennett does have to be careful. Jake Manley has a different style. They're a meaner, you know, more vicious kind of attack when he's in the ring. So it's going to be interesting to see how these two mesh.
Oh, a little noogie action there as well, kind of giving one back to the bully. Well, what would a hockey-themed individual be without some chirping? I mean, it's not quite Letterkenny, but what is?
What is? That is correct. And there goes Liam cheering him on.
Well, thankfully there are kids here, so hopefully the chirps won't be Letterkenny levels. We'll put it that way.
Bennett has been getting this arm the entire time. I can only imagine what damage that's going to factor into later in the match.
Up and over goes Bennett. Nice arm drag. Inverted atomic drop. That's going to get right under the tailbone. And now the other way around. Drop kick as well. Bennett hooking the right leg. Not able to get the three, though. Now trying to send Manley the other way, but instead holds on to the trunks and is able to just get that forearm right to the back of Bennett. Now has things turned around here, at least for the moment, is one half of the Broad Street Bullies.
Just another example of that vicious, whatever it takes mentality that Jake Manley has. Doesn't care if he has to bend the rules in order to get the win.
Feels like at times it doesn't matter if he bends the rules or snaps them in half like a hockey stick, as Bennett able to get that left shoulder up at 2. Now trying to focus on the midsection of Bennett here, now delivering an elbow right there into the sternum. Now momentum here from the rope, looking for that rolling thunder, but rolling out of the way is Bennett. Great roll up, but only for 2.
Manley started to get a little show buddy there. Started to think he had everything under control, and that right there is what could have cost him.
Rather nonchalant cover, only able to get 2. Suplex now floating over, and a series of right hands into the face of Bennett. Now, another lateral press, doesn't hook the leg, only gets 2.
You know, Jake Manley is a mean, rude, angry individual any day of the week, but today especially. You know, after losing to the Body Snatchers, you know, stealing the titles, you know, acting like he was already a champion. He's got a lot of anger in him that he's looking to take out on Anthony Bennett.
Knee to the midsection here, and face first goes Manley. And somehow, I thought Manley was out, but he was able to get the right shoulder up.
I thought that was 3. I can't believe it. At that 2.9, he kicked out.
Oh, springboard from the rope,
Oh!
but like an uppercut. And now able to cover, but Bennett able to kick out, only rocked momentarily.
Liam and Manley trying to come up with a game plan.
Yeah, trying to coach from the sidelines in a sense. There's that senton, 2 and no.
Bennett is in a rough spot. It can't go like this for much longer if Bennett's looking to get the victory.
Now trying to hone in on that left arm. Bennett, though, utilizing the momentum and now has a head scissors on. Oh, but now able to utilize the mass advantage. Almost gets a 3. Bennett now teetering near the ropes.
Ooh!
Very nicely done from Bennett. Now looking to take flight. Cross body block, springboard, 2 and no!
And it was not enough.
Oh, perhaps, I thought was looking perhaps for that crucifix bomb. Now the other way here. O'Connor roll perhaps. Does get it through, 2 and not able to hold Manley down.
Oh!
And Manley is shaken. And not stirred. But the damage done, Bennett not able to immediately capitalize.
Liam might have prematurely put that leg on the rope there.
Bennett with a drop kick through the ropes. But enough time stalled to give Manley just that extra breather and avoid defeat.
That's a shame. It would have been all over if it wasn't for Liam. And here he is again.
Oh, and now Manley in here with the citywide special gets the victory.
What a shame. If Liam didn't stick his nose into this match, their business, Bennett would have come out on top. This is ridiculous.
I mean, there is that numbers game. And after the defeat earlier, Liam Black was going to be certain that a victory was going to go the way of the Broad Street Bullies, by hook or by crook. Or maybe a little bit of both.
A lot of both, I'd say.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a Supersonic title eliminator match. If Mark Rassling can defeat Twitch, he will earn a shot at the Supersonic title.
Well, here we go. Two individuals with a lot of heart and soul.
Raspa does have that crowd on his side. It does something to you. When you have the fans rooting you on the entire time, it gives you an extra edge. And that extra edge, Twitch is going to have to worry about throughout this whole match.
And his opponent. From Town, Pennsylvania, weighing in 190 pounds, a Monster Factory Supersonic Champion, Lucas Twitch
He is the heart and soul, and a bit of a mixed reaction here from the crowd. Well, even though I've known Lucas Twitch DeSangro for a long time, I also don't want to be in the midst of a riot.
You know, Twitch has the disadvantage of the fans rooting for Raspa, but he also has all those bandages on his shoulder. I mean, he's got a target on him, and Raspa knows what to do, where to attack, and Twitch has to be careful.
Well, he certainly does, but discretion, I don't know if that's always been the strongest suit of Twitch.
This is true. This is true.
That's also having known him for the better part of a little over a decade at this point, as Mark Raspa now with the headlock here. Twitch trying to get back to a vertical base. Able to do so. Has that mass advantage.
Twitch also has the size advantage in this match.
I would say the quickness and agility, as agile as Twitch is, I think it has to go to Raspa here.
I think that drop kick there just proved your point.
Now looking for Raspa to take to the air, and does so. Nice slingshot too, and no. Having to hang on to Raspa, but turns into a Twitch Inoku driver for only 2. Oh, now perhaps setting up for that mouthful of shame. Ooh. But instead gets a forearm. A little premature on sensory overload. Here's a roll through and only 2. Raspa with Twitch up on the shoulders. Sunset flip, a little bit of an aloha there, 2 and no. O'Connor roll back the other way. Will he be able to hold Twitch down? He will not. Oh, just bridging out.
Very back and forth contest to start.
And
oh!
Raspa able to.
What a showing! What a showing! Mark Raspa Jr. with 3 minutes and 2 seconds pinned the Supersonic champion. Incredible showing from Mark. I am impressed.
And Twitch for a moment was just stoic, but is now giving the proper accolades.
A little aggressively, if you ask me, but
either way, he's understandably frustrated.
I'm sure that's not how I expected the night to go, but wow, what an impressive showing from Mark Raspa Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening. The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanying the ring by one.
I think the real question of this match
That question would be,
can World Renown get along? Can they be a unit? The dysfunction is there. It's clear as day, whether they want to admit it or not.
And their opponents.
Well, these two individuals have teamed together but have also been on opposing ends. I don't know if they're exactly a cohesive unit either.
This match is full of questions. Why did Goldie help? Who held Travis down? Can World Renowned get along? A lot of unanswered things, and we're going to see how it plays out here tonight.
We most certainly are. These two last tagging together, actually it was 2 years ago. Or it was a no contest against a couple of individuals feeling somewhat far removed in LSG and Bobby Buffet. So Travis Jacobs starting off here with Nick Battie, the focus. Or so I thought, as there's now a tag here to Chris Desmond.
But was this a part of the plan? Are they? Okay, they're getting along. Oh!
Well, looking to try to get Jacobs by surprise. Surprising him by attacking from the front. And now Goldie tagging in here and reluctant to cross the board, and well, now Jacobs tags himself back in. He's looking for that heat seeker. Up on the shoulders of Jacobs. But only for a moment. Now tripping the legs out is Nick Battie. And that gives Desmond the opportunity to take advantage. And now here's the tag to Battie, who can actually involve himself legally in the match. And now Battie arguing with the referee, and oh, come on, another cheap shot here from Desmond.
World Renowned, no stranger to these cheap shots.
And utilizing a numbers advantage as well. Now a lateral press hooks the right leg and gets about 1 3/4. Now a tag, Desmond all the way up to the top and delivers the double axe handle down onto the left arm of the inevitable icon.
I do wonder if Goldie and Travis can work as a team, work as a unison. Certainly not as well as World Renowned, but can they at all?
Well, there may also be a bit of bad blood, as well, the last time Jacobs and Goldie faced off one-on-one. Well, that might be why that bit of an issue had occurred earlier. Goldie had actually defeated Travis Jacobs to win the Monster Factory Championship a little less than 2 years ago. Back to School Beatings 2022. Oh, now a forearm from Chris Desmond that almost did as much damage to Desmond's forearm as it did to the back of Travis Jacobs. Oh, and a blind trip. I don't think that Wonder Boy Brian Morris is going to be thrilled with the result. And Mike, you mentioned things not exactly on the same page for World Renowned. Here's the tag to Goldie.
Goldie is on fire.
But as you can hear, the crowd not exactly on board with Goldie's attempted mea culpas in recent weeks.
You know, with all the shenanigans that Goldie's pulled over the past few months, it's going to take a lot to get the fans to forgive him and be on his side.
Exactly. A couple of weeks of good behavior doesn't offset months of bad behavior.
What is
An axe kick there from Batiste, and almost gets 3.
the Wonder Baby, Brian Morris?
Wait a minute. Jacobs Arena title brought into the ring.
Goldie putting a stop to their nonsense. Good for him. Oh, wait a minute.
And again, uncertainty here is Batiste shoving Goldie into Jacobs here. O'Connor roll the other way and a 3 count.
Here are your winners, World Renowned!
And again, Ferran, it came down to it. They couldn't work together. And when you're working with World Renowned, they are all in sync. The three minds think like one. And whatever the dysfunction Travis and Goldie had, just wasn't going to overcome it.
While frustration and uncertainty abound on the part of Travis Jacobs when it comes to David Goldie, who has more questions to answer along the way as we make our way towards Summer Splashdown. But that's going to do it for us here tonight. For God of Dad Bod, for Mike Z.